Hello YouTube. I am just leaving the place. Been a while since I've done some shopping here, but I've done several down here. It is a buy here, pay here type deal, and it does help you credit a little bit. And I just got a great deal from them on a brand new all-in-one desktop. But needing something that can handle just a little bit more than my laptop, and this is 100% brand spanking new, no other owners. I know this because it is a complete sealed box. It's got the packaging like where it ships from whatever company it was made from. So this is completely sealed. I know nobody else has used this computer before, so I'll be able to hook it up. And the best thing about it is now my streaming hardware, I'll be able to hook I can speak here soon. I'll be able to download on it, and a lot of yard sales, and I guess people's like, that's me just stop here in the middle of the road and see what they got. So they're slowing traffic down. But anyway, I'll be able to download my hardware for my streaming, for my video capturing card. I was trying to think of what to call it. For my game, so I'll be able to download more on YouTube, which is going to be really great. Actually, I hate coming down this road because of traffic is always bad. People want to turn off the roads at the last minute, which is kind of 100% understandable because some of these driveways, they're kind of close, so you can't really picture which one you're supposed to get to until you get to like up here at the red light, and then you obviously can see the turn lanes. That's one of the reasons I don't particularly like going down this far. I'm trying to see if my AC is on because it is finally warmed up enough. Yeah, my AC is on. Warmed up enough where I can turn the AC on. This morning I had to turn the heater. It is, I think about 20, maybe 30 degrees colder than what it was 3 days ago. So we do got a cold spell coming through. Tomorrow it's supposed to rain. So I won't be able to do anything outside today. I was doing a lot of shopping. I was actually out shopping, trying to find me some new shoes. Unfortunately, they're a little bit more than what I'm wanting to pay for what I want to use them for. I do want to use it at work. There's a lot of plastic and stuff I work around with that actually eats the bottom of the shoes up pretty fast. So I don't want to spend no $40, $50, even to $100 on a pair of shoes that ain't even gonna last 3 months. And I have had better luck on usually on the 8 to 10, well, I'm gonna say $8 to $15 shoes last at least up to 6 months, even with all that plastic. Especially when I get the ones that don't have shoestrings, so I can slip them on and off. I do that because plastic gets inside the shoes and it's easier to get it out of your shoes and put it on. But the last pair of shoes I bought, they are absolutely killing my feet. Yesterday I barely could even walk, so I am definitely got to get another pair. I was searching around, see how much they was. I've actually went all the way down here to this location of where I live out to stop at our local Harbor Freight. I was going to get some stuff I needed for my soldering iron. See if they had even some more tips and get the little holder that holds the soldering iron while it's still on and get a sponge for it. For some reason, they didn't have none of that. But it did not mean I didn't come out with some great deals. I forgot about them having the sidewalk sale today. So I purchased 2 things. One was a big magnet tray. So when I'm working out, I was wanting something bigger than what I got, because those little small ones, I can get them down there for 99 cents when they're on sale. And they hold a decent amount of little boats. But at times I need something that'll hold something bigger. This, what I got, is a big old huge tray. Can't show it right now because the light just turned green. But it's big enough where I could probably put 2 bowls of cereal inside of it. I don't know if you'd want to eat cereal out of it, but it's a pretty good sized bowl. I could tear down a carburetor. Well, even with it not tore down, and stick the whole carburetor inside of it. That's how decently big it is, and it's got a nice motorcycle, nice shield on it. I don't know if it's for keeping stuff from falling out of it, or if it's just a way of carrying. I'll find out more of that when I open the package. The other is actually a paint gun, a low pressure paint gun that is gravity fed. Needed one because I'm planning on at least smoothing down the stuff on the truck, whether I prefer to paint it or not, and be able to spray some primer. And got this for under $8, which I think is really good. I mean, it's one of the cheap ones anyway. It's regular, I think $20, which I was planning on getting me one of the cheap ones anyway, just so I be able to throw some primer on it. This one, I believe, when I get ready to paint, I'll be able to paint, because when I paint, I usually paint low pressure. My air compressor is not that big of a one. I got it for small stuff like this, and it's supposed to be able to run certain tools, and I have run it, but it runs the air down really, really fast, because it's only I think a 2-gallon tank, something like that. Funny thing about it is, I bought it at a pawn shop. Thought I got a great deal on it. 2 days later, they were selling the exact same thing at my local Walmart with hose and attachments. And I got just the tank, and I had to buy the hose separate. But they're selling at Walmart for the hose and attachments. I think it was may have been with a spray gun, or tools, or just the air gauges and stuff. I can't remember exactly what it is. It did come with some extra tools though, and it was $20 cheaper than what I paid for it at a pawn shop and it used. So I was a little disappointed in that, but I have had great service from it. I've had it for a long time. There is one glitch I had where I was trying to turn it on and it never come on. I just went to the automotive section at Walmart, or I might have got it at the auto parts store, one of the on and off toggle switches. Took that other one off, put that one on there, direct fit, and it worked. So that ended up being pretty good. And other than that, I ain't had much problems except for the hose. Sometime last year, finally dry rotting cracked. It was one of the little small hoses. I got a bigger hose that will not dry rot and crack. It's actually in the trunk. I gotta get it out. Had to buy one piece, and then I had to wait for them to actually get the other piece where I could hook it up to the compressor, and I got that piece at the house. I just ain't actually got out there to put it on yet. And anyway, when I was leaving there, I was like, I'm down that far, I'm gonna stop by that place and see if they have any desktops. was thinking to myself, I need to get a desktop, and I got a monitor that I can use, or I can get one that all-in-ones, which would be great because it's take up less space, which is great. This one I can put it right where I keep my laptop usually, and I just won't put my laptop there. I'll put it somewhere else. That's no problem. It's small enough I can put it anywhere. So anyway, they had two different kinds, an HP and a Dell. The HP was $100 more than the Dell. The HP was a 20-inch. This one I got was a 19. And you might be thinking, well, why didn't I go with it? The 20-inch. Well, I didn't go with the 20-inch for two reasons. One, it was $100 more, although they both were great deals. Because I've seen them at other places and they sell for about $200 or $300 more than what I paid for them here. I mean, financing and all, I'll probably end up paying more than that, but I can pay it anytime I want. I can get this pay off pretty quick. Anyway, the 20-inch, well, they both had the same amount, which I thought was kind of impressive. They had 1 terabyte memory. So, starting off, I think that's good enough for what I need for right now. I can get external memory later on, but this is a lot more than what my laptop does. So this will handle what I need for a while. I might actually be able to put some games on it, play, and maybe be able to record some of the games, desktop games, on the computer. Guess I should start that off in a second, but I didn't know I'd have a clear shot at a time. Anyway, here's the what the difference is. The Dell was $100 cheaper. That was one thing that caught my eye. Now I don't have a big desk, so the smaller one would fit a little better. Although 1 inch is not going to hurt nothing. But that's not, the size wasn't what made me decide to go with the smaller and cheaper of the two. They both had the same amount of memory, both had the same amount of programming, which is Windows 10. So everything that I got on my laptop, I already know was going to work on this computer. So that's a plus. Still not a huge fan of Windows 10 because I'm still getting used to it, but it works a lot better than when I bought the last laptop that had Windows 8 with a free upgrade to Windows 10, and upgrading from an 8 to a 10 right off the bat did not work good with that computer, well, that little laptop. Anyway, this is what caught my eye the most. This one is touchscreen. I love the touchscreen. So not only can I use the mouse on it, I can also use the touchscreen right off the computer. That's what caught my attention. That's what made me decide to go with this one. And like I said, this is a great deal on this. Right now I am making payments on it. Right now I'm not paying but under $50 every 2 weeks. Didn't quite have enough to do a whole month, and I could have even done weekly payments at this place. But I decided to do bi-weekly at first, and then I'm going to change it to monthly payments shortly after that. So, and I'll probably pay like the weekly, or once I get it the monthly, I'll pay it by the week and get it low enough where I can just pay it off all at one time. That's how I done. Well, that's how I done my PS4. I was talking about my PS4, and I forgot. That's where I bought my PS4 from. Oh my God! Because mainly I was talking about a computer, and I was telling them about my PS4 being started with 500 gigabytes, and now it's almost 4 trilobytes, because it takes some of the memory for the hardwire for the external memory, and then of course what memory it's got. So it's not quite 4.5, or yeah, not quite 4.5 gigabytes, because you got out of the 500 gigabyte, you got the download, or you got the hardwire that runs the PS4. So you don't have exactly 5 gigabytes to be able to use in the first place. And it's the same way external memory, you got to have so much of it to run the gigabytes for the external memory itself. But I got so much trilobytes still left, I could probably put another 500 games on there. I get most of my games though on disc, if I can help it. But if I decide there's one I can save money and I want it bad enough to get it downloaded, I can download it and I don't have to worry about it. Now my laptop I had, there's games I was in the middle of playing, well I had to take those games off. Oh, excuse me, I don't know why every time I do a video I end up with a little bit of an indigestion and I can't finish while I'm speaking. But I'd have to undownload the game to be able to just upgrade the memory on it. And right now I got something on it that I don't want to take off, and it's saying that it can't upgrade because of that. And I don't remember how many, I don't know if it's kilobytes or millibytes. It's very, very little, but I can't even take one thing off, because that one game I haven't finished, and that is what's keeping it from being able to update. I take that one thing off, I'm okay. Could take off the editing program that I bought and put it on there. It might be enough. It's very, very small. I don't even think it's a gigabyte worth of memory, but it may be. This though, I should be able to hold quite a bit before it runs out. I'll know more about it when I hook it up. And I'm actually going to be able to try to hook up and edit this. Maybe be able to do some of my gameplay. It's got a built-in webcam, so I don't have to worry about getting a webcam. That's another thing. On my laptop, it's got the webcam. The only thing I can use that webcam for is the camera. And I can't even take a picture because I ain't got enough memory. I could put a USB memory card in it and take a picture of that, and then I'd have to, once I remove that memory card, it will say it can't find it afterwards. That's how much memory it don't have. I got a memory card that I bought just so I can swap out the downloading for the game capture card, but I haven't used it. I have one that's got a lot more memory than this, but it won't fit in a set by it where it hooks up to the USB hookup and where my microphone hooks up, which for some reason when I have it like that, it still does not allow the like my sound for me when I'm talking. That just totally disappears. I can't get the sound to work right. I can't download the hardwire that runs off of it onto the laptop that I got, because it don't have the disk holder, and when I try to download it from the website, it don't have enough memory to hold what it needs to run it. My other laptop that I do have, the one that done the free upgrade to Windows 10 and then took the 10 off because it crapped it out, it does good, and then all of a sudden halfway through editing or actually recording, it'll just all of a sudden freeze. So it don't do me much good. Even trying to removed some of the upgrade stuff that downloaded when I done Windows 10. They don't want to uninstall it for some reason. You guys excuse me, my throat is starting to get a little dry right now. Alright, now someone's taking the turn and taking a wide turn too. I'm just about home. When I get in the driveway, I'll show you stuff I got down there at Harbor Freight. The size of that tray. I've been wanting a bigger tray, magnet tray, and this one is pretty strong. It has a pretty good strong magnet on it, and it's definitely big enough for what I want to do. And I know it's strong because I set it down when I was looking at the spray gun. And I reached down to grab that, and it's like, whoop, it won't come up. So I do know it's strong, because that stand that the sprayer was on, that was a metal shelf. Starting to understand now why when some of the YouTubers I've watched, they'll be sitting there like trying to think of names for stuff that's simple. Here I am doing the same thing, and I'm not a big YouTuber. If I ain't mistaken, I got 2 videos, at least one, and then this one. Now maybe another one that I still got to edit, download, which hopefully I'll be able to put it on this new computer. But first, I may have to wait about getting it out of the car, because I got to get some food out that I had to go get that guy's church was done. But that's the size of that tray, and it's got a hood cover, which is this piece, which I don't know if that's for tray. This is a 9.5 inch magnet parts tray, and this thing is massive. And this is my spray gun. Like I said, I paid under $8 for it, and it's nice and pretty purple. I'm gonna leave that in the car for right now, so I can go in, eat, and I'm gonna end it here because like I said, I'm fixing to go in and eat. I'll talk to y'all in the next one. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and look forward to some new videos. Hopefully, with the new computer I got back here, that cardboard I got is just stuff I keep in here in case I put something dirty. My computer is actually a little bit lower. The box happened to fit right into the floorboard section. So I'll see y'all in the next one.